All right. Hi, Derek Richards.
What's happening?
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Good to see you.
Derek, of course, is here all weekend at Dr. Grin's, and he's a pal. And you've been here before, and we love you're from Michigan.
Many, many times, yes.
Yeah.
From Michigan, from the Detroit area, and been out in Vegas for 12 years, and actually just moved back here to Michigan because I was sick and tired of sunshine all the time.
It's really nice, really beautiful weather.
I was like, I missed warming up my car. I missed awful roads.
How long have you been back?
Month.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
I know.
You haven't even been through a new winter yet.
Oh, I know how it goes. I've been back here to Michigan quite often.
Did you see what this sounds like an old person. Did you see what the Farmer's Almanac said for this year?
Dare I ask? What?
How pummeled with snow. Like record snowfalls, like some 100-something or other inches of snow in Michigan this year.
Okay.
And you you have to get to the airport to go to your job because you're all over the country.
Correct. Yeah. But now I'm over on the west side of Detroit, so it's closer to. What were you laughing at?
Oh, so traffic's better. I'm laughing because it's such a pain in the ass. You're going to have to, it's not funny.
No, it's an absolute nightmare getting around Detroit. So that's why I'm over close towards the airport. Which
Thank
makes
goodness.
It super convenient. So,
but when you were in Vegas, you worked at the D, which is kind of cool because the Detroit roots there. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's it was a fun little casino. I mean, gigs come and go in Vegas all the time. So there was a room there, and then they closed it, and then they made it a sports bar and everything. So everything keeps. That's part of the reason I left Las Vegas too. They keep blowing up places that I worked.
Oh my God.
I mean, they just I used to work at the Riviera all the time. Gone.
Blew it up.
And then Tropicana, they just got rid of that.
Imploded it.
And they're moving the Oakland A's there, which is like, I don't know how you take away like one of the crappiest casinos in Las Vegas, the Tropicana, which was just loaded with asbestos and hepatitis and just bad decisions. And you get rid of that, and then you replace it with the Oakland A's.
Unwanted
Why?
children.
That is literally replacing syphilis with AIDS. I don't know why you would do that, but all right, whatever.
Bad to worse, from bad to worse.
I know, right?
Well, how about speaking of baseball? So were you into the Tigers at all this year,
excited.
Mr. Detroit?
Absolutely.
It was fun.
I was happy that they played 7 more games than anybody thought they would have played.
For sure.
I mean, to go ahead and have a fire sale and dump a bunch of people and then go, oh, wow, now look, we're winning.
Bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Bunch of no-names.
Like 13 rookies on the team, which is just insane.
Who do you want to do it now? I tried to house one of them, too, because they come and stay at your house, but that's only for single A.
That's just, you can't.
Yeah. I wanted, what's his name, Meadows to come stay at my house.
Did you know?
I said I would put him up. Yeah.
Look at you playing the cougar.
I don't.
Hey, you want to come and stay at my house? Opens the doors and wearing lingerie.
I know.
Uh-huh.
What about the Lions? Are you Lions?
That'd be a cougar housing a tiger.
Oh, that's funny.
I like that.
Cougar eats tiger. Cougar kills tiger. God. Oh, Derek.
The Tigers have never been more motivated to house players at someone's house.
They up to McKormick's. It's up on a hill.
Over to McKormick's joint.
It's got a cigarette hanging out of my mouth and I answered an old bra. How's it going, fellas? That's how I feel right now. I'm old. Because I think we're close to this.
You are not old.
I am. I got a big birthday this year. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. All birthdays. I mean, I don't care about my age. Like, I'm not one of those people.
Right.
But I think we're close to the same age. Are you younger than me?
I'm 58. What?
Yeah, I forgot. You're younger than me.
But I'm 50. That's still.
No, age is fine. Yeah. But I'm turning 60 this year, and I'm weird about it. I don't know why. And I don't care about age. I'm like, I don't care, but you
60
don't.
60 is a big number for anybody, for women especially.
I was feeling good about it, so you just
No, but I mean, that's like, yeah, I totally get it. I mean, I've had tons of friends of mine, women, that they turn 60 and they freak out.
And they die.
I get it. No, listen, I'm 58. If I see 60, it's going to be a miracle.
Well, you say that, and
if I were you, I would take, if the over-under on my living is 3 years, take the under.
You say that, and we joke, but you did have a flirt with death. I mean, you did. Mm-hmm. And you wrote a book about it.
Yes, I did. Yeah, 24-year cancer survivor, which is cool. Happy to be here. And yeah, I got a book, Whiskey, Cancer, and Bad Decisions, which is out on Amazon right now. You can get it on a hard copy book. You can also get Audible and Kindle as well. So, that was. That was crazy.
Do you bring those to the gig and sign them?
Yes, I do.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a long little bout there.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've been I caught it early, stage 2, and they were very aggressive with the chemotherapy, which was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I got very lucky. So yeah, 24 years in remission, which is great. So
That is great.
yeah. But it's cool. It's great to be able to, connect with people after shows and talk to them about stuff like that. Because that's, for some odd reason, that's like the one thing that obviously resonates with people all the time is that you can sit there and somebody knows somebody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If they haven't gotten it, or
Right.
they lost somebody to it, or somebody is having it, or they're going through it themselves. There's always people that come up after the show and want to talk about their experience, and that's kind of cool. I mean, not cool that people got cancer. But
No,
it's cool that,
no, that
but
ouch.
it's cool.
Ooh.
But it's cool to be able to resonate with people on that level.
Well, nobody tells a cancer joke like you.
Well, thank you.
Honest to God, you're welcome.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Sometimes you got to get through the trenches to. I don't know what I'm going to say
right.
here. That's embarrassing.
No, you're
Sometimes
right,
you have to have cancer to laugh about it. That's a horrible thing to say.
Listen, you find me one comedian who's happy with their life from start to finish, and I will show you a comedian that's not working any gigs because they suck.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
You got to have some sand in your oyster.
What about
to kind of make your act interesting? Exactly.
What's new with you though now? What's new in Derek's life? Like, are you dating? What's happening there?
Dating, girlfriend back in the Detroit area.
Okay.
So super excited about that. So that's why I moved back here.
Is this new? Been a couple years?
6 months.
How do you meet?
Since April.
How'd you meet?
Met at a show.
Really?
In Canton, Michigan. Yes, absolutely.
Were you good at that show? You must have killed at that show. You must have been.
Well, no, you don't meet. Yeah, I'm not going to meet somebody if I go up there and suck.
Well, that's true. I don't know. They might come up and go, "Are you okay? Do you need a hug?"
Like, oh wow, that's horrible. Here, have some fentanyl.
Here, that's horrible. Want to go have dinner?
I saw your act. We should talk.
We took some notes, and
I've got some suggestions for you. I'm going to put you on Indeed.
So does she come? Here's an agent.
Some of my LinkedIn people,
Yeah.
but this may not be the job for you.
Did she come up and talk to you after a show? Is this how that works, or how? I mean, how does that happen?
Yeah, she came up. We were talking. We had met online because I do a lot of shows with a good friend of mine, Dave Landau.
Oh, I love Dave.
Hilarious.
We love
comedian.
Dave.
Oh my God.
We love Dave when he comes in.
Yes.
Dave's done a lot with us.
He's fantastic.
Yep, great
and
guy.
I do his show. He has a show on Blaze TV called Normal World, which is also on YouTube. And it's like a round table, Gutfeld type of a show.
Oh,
but
wow.
There's also different sketches that are involved in it.
Okay.
Very, very funny. In fact, we just dropped one yesterday. One of the sketches it's a new Men for Kamala ad.
We'll put a link here.
It's a parody.
Really?
Hilarious. It's been up for literally on X alone. It has over 700,000 views.
What would a Men for Kamala say in an ad?
What did you see the ad that she put out?
Yeah, I forgot. Well,
It's just a bunch of dudes saying that they would vote for Kamala, and it just looks so stupid.
It's so staged.
Now, as stupid and staged as that was, this is way more stupid and ridiculous.
Okay.
But you have got to see it. It's the new Men for Kamala ad. You can
that's
go
funny.
on Normal World on YouTube and pull it up, and it's also on X.
It's
hilarious.
I know you're one of those guys who's always writing comedy. Do you do political right now? Are you doing political stuff, or are you just kind of like, eh?
I do some stuff.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, they're both in town today.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
Yeah, Camel Toe is going to be right down the street, and there's blocking traffic, all down next to the hotel where I'm at. So, and then Trump's over in Walker, 6 miles away.
Wait, is Trump going to be? Where is he going to be in Walker? Where do we know? We don't even know where the location. Oh,
well, they were searching cars by the hotel last night, and I'm like, there's got to be something going on here.
The mirrors under the cars,
mirrors underneath and stuff like that.
Wow.
And, and there was. Secret Service, which of course, was laying down, taking a nap, and not paying attention to anything,
right?
Like they do.
Guys with guns walking around.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not funny. I didn't mean that. I
know.
Exactly.
We're pointing out the obvious.
Just saying.
Listen, that's comedy.
Yeah, just saying. So, plus she goes over to the east side of the state, so she's following you home. She's there this afternoon somewhere.
I hope she doesn't follow me home.
And where?
I don't want her to follow me home. Please
I'm
don't.
curious how you feel. There's a gray area. How you
really?
feel?
Yeah. I like her. It's like when she talks, it's like someone's reading Dr. Seuss books to me.
Oh my God! See, there you've got some stuff.
I do not like inflation in a house. I do not like it with a mouse. I do not like it here or there. That's green eggs and ham, you rascal.
Oh Lord. So is your family happy to have you back home? Is there family left over there? Do you have family over there still?
Friends. Yeah. It's cool. I thought you
were going to say, well, my family member just died, Michelle, or something like that. I was waiting.
I should have.
I know it.
I should have said that because I like those gotcha moments with you.
You're slipping. You're slipping.
Man, no.
You're slipping.
But no, it's cool. It's fun. It's great to get back home and be back here on a permanent basis, which is fun.
Okay, so this is the first holiday with the girlfriend, Christmas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first. Are you going to do? Your family, her family, just to get, you haven't even discussed it yet, have you? Have you discussed it yet?
No, we're actually going on I'm working a cruise right after Christmas. And so she's coming with me on that. So yeah.
Sorry, we can't, listen, we're going on this trip. We're not really doing Christmas. I mean, I love that.
There is nothing more enjoyable than that.
And being gone at Christmas time.
Being gone at the holidays. You take
freaking
yourself
amazing.
Out of the equation.
Yep. I'm not bringing a sensible casserole. I'm not freaking doing it this year.
A sensible casserole?
Yeah, sensible casserole. Whatever I'm going to make and bring. What's your side dish? Bring a dish to pass.
My side dish is whiskey.
Yeah, right there you go.
I'll bring that.
Take that.
It goes with everything. What's your main entree? Pork? Whiskey. That'll work.
That's a good idea. So, because I was thinking your family's probably happy that you're back in town for Christmas, but you're going to be gone on Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just I've been gone for so long. I was in Vegas for 12 years, and then I was in Florida for 11 years before that.
And there's that cancer stint. They don't even know if you're alive.
Yeah, I know. They don't exactly right. They just checked my status on Facebook to see that I'm still there.
That's your fault for telling me you lived through that.
I know.
I would kill to die.
Believe me, See, in the world we live in now, this dumpster fire, I'm like, why couldn't that chemo have failed?
I feel like you're one of those guys, though, that a lot of stuff does roll off your shoulder. You are laid back about most things. You are.
Right.
I mean, and so I would ask you what keeps you up at night, but I don't think they're.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, what bothers? Does anything bug you? Does anything? I mean, politics. You want what you want in politics.
People.
Oh, don't get me started.
People bother me.
Yeah.
You know what bothers me? Like large groups, like at a concert.
Yeah.
Concert people are the worst.
Yeah.
I went to go see ELO.
Oh, in Detroit. They were just there last week.
Phenomenal.
Was it good?
Phenomenal. I mean, Jeff Lynne is kind of, he's lost a step, but I mean, he's 70 some odd years old, but he has a surrounding cast.
Were you amazed at how many songs you knew? Every song you know. Oh, they do that one. Oh my God, do that one. Don't bring me down.
I've
oh my God,
been fans of them for years and years and years. And so it was great.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic show. They had like 12 people on stage.
So you're at ELO.
At ELO. And I'm like, this has got to be the most laid back show ever. Just a bunch of old white people coming into LCA.
Right.
It was great.
Perfect.
And we get the one knucklehead who brings some trailer park skank
and stands up.
and she's sitting there and she's talking to and she's trying to sing along to the songs.
Oh, that ruins
But
it.
she's on like Oxy and Tito's. So she's like the only person in the row like standing and trying to sing, and then she's talking louder and she's like doing the Instagram thing and trying to get the selfies and stuff, and I'm like, how did I get stuck next to this person?
It's your luck.
Who acts up like this at this show?
I can't.
Everybody else was so chill, so relaxed. I've never seen a more orderly group of people. It was in line. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Hey, getting beers and snacks.
Oh yeah, nice. Line up, sure.
Everyone's happy.
Not this.
It's all puppies and rainbows, and I get the one disaster like 2 seats down from me.
Do you find you call people out now that you're 58?
I'll be polite and say, hey, trying to watch the show,
Derek.
And I fire a shot over the bow.
There you can.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go in and sink the ship immediately. You got to let them know that they're in enemy waters.
We're on a flight, and I'm trying to get off the plane.
Oh, no.
And these two idiots, they're just talking and not moving. And sometimes in my brain, I think something, but now it comes out my mouth.
Right.
At age 58 is when it started. It comes out my mouth. I said, nobody cares what you're talking about. Just move. Nobody cares. Because he goes, my aunt had that. Nobody cares. And I thought I was thinking it, and I said it, and they turned around and just kept. They were like, oh, but they moved. I call people out. I can't help it.
The worst on a plane.
Oh, and you're on a plane all the time.
Air travel in general is an absolute disaster.
I do Starbucks cards, and they put you in they move me up to first class just for giving them all Starbucks cards, $10 Starbucks cards, my new thing, to every flight attendant.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's my new thing. It works like a charm.
Oh, good for you.
So you're on a flight. Do you get...
I got to do that. I bring candy. And I just look like the creepy old guy who's got candy.
Yeah, sit on my lap to get it. Yeah,
I don't go that far.
Oh.
It's not like I'm trying to get some tiger to come stay in my house.
That's just me. God, I'm desperate. Damn it. I hate that you call me out being desperate. No, but flight air travel's the worst,
But
though.
the worst, because I'm sitting there, I get in a row, and it's like, hey, but the row 14, and I put my stuff down. This guy goes to sit next to me, and there's a lady occupying the seat, and she's in 14A.
Yeah.
And he's in 14A. And she looks at her ticket, she goes, oh, I'm in 14F. And I'm like, what? Just look.
It's not that hard. There's only 5.
That's right now like Kamala's tied. I'm like, she's going to win. It's because of idiots like this that can't tell the letter A from F and look up and assign. It's as easy as it can possibly be.
Sometimes there's only 4 letters, A, B, C, D, and E.
Yes.
Sometimes there's only 4 on small planes. But how hard is it, lady?
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh, I have, and I just don't have tolerance anymore.
None.
That you're going to find, look, I'm telling you, you're a young grasshopper. That you're going to find, and the other thing, you're going to think you're overconfident about everything.
You said young grasshopper, you're literally a year older than me.
I know it. But I'm telling you, it's going to change in a year. You're going to be a bigger dick in a year. You're going to be a dick in a year.
There's a lot of people that will say that's not possible.
Yeah, can he be a bigger dick? Can he be a bigger?
So.
I was on a flight and they said, "Is there medical personnel on the plane?"
Oh, that's reassuring. I know. I've seen those.
I stood up.
Did you?
Derek.
Just because you have a Dr. Pepper doesn't make you a doctor.
It's because I know CPR, so I thought I would know. And my friend is like, what are you doing, Michelle? And I go, I know CPR. She goes, they asked for medical. I go, I got this. I know CPR. And I'm walking up to the body.
This is great.
And I'm saying.
The body?
The body. I'm walking up to the person laying there.
Were they out?
They were out. And I'm saying in my brain, you got this, McKormick. You dumbass, what are you doing? You got this, McKormick. And I get up there and they kind of come to, and the flight attendant goes, what are you doing? Can I help you? And I go, I know CPR. And she goes, we all do. Go back to 13A. Go back to 14F, you dumbass. I don't know where that came from, but that's going to, what a dick move on mine. I thought I'm no doctor. Why? But I find that too, that I'm overconfident about things.
I would, no.
You're not?
No, I'm not overconfident about it. Like if somebody said, hey, I know CPR too, but if someone said we're looking for medical assistance, I'm like, nah, no.
I was hoping you'd say, I've stood up too. No,
I'm like, no, most people on planes are douchebags. So I'm like, yeah, we can let them go.
Let them die.
Whatever.
Well, I feel like you have a level of confidence though. You do. You got some swagger.
Yeah, sort of. Sure. Not enough to stand up in a plane and say that I know medical stuff.
What if they're saying, is there a pilot on board?
Is there a pilot on board? Yes, I would absolutely go up front there. Just so I can get up in the cockpit and see what we can do.
Oh, so
see what damage we can cause.
What do you have? Okay, so you did the show with, you did the YouTube show that we were just talking about with, oh my God.
Dave Landau.
With Dave Landau.
Yeah, and it's on Blaze TV, which is the network that Glenn Beck had started after he left Fox.
Okay.
So Blaze TV has a bunch of other news-oriented shows, and they decided to kind of add some more levity to the platform, which is why they added Dave's show.
Funny.
So, yeah, just to kind of, just because they, the whole attitude is that a conservative network is just a bunch of, conservative tight-ass people.
Yeah.
And that's just simply not the case.
It's just conservative tight-ass comics. No.
Not at all. When you watch the show, you will totally see that is not the case. But it's Normal World on Blaze TV. And I was actually fortunate. I think I had sent you the link clip for a movie that had come out that I did with Matt Rife and Jamie Kennedy called Don't Suck.
What?
And it's not a porno. But it's it's streaming on Amazon.
Yeah, I don't think you sent it.
It's on Hulu. I thought I sent that to you.
How did you send it?
Amazon. I think I probably texted you the movie poster with a link and stuff like that.
Okay, probably.
But you shouldn't pay attention.
Such a loser.
I texted it to you. You still have a landline.
It says landline. McKormick.
That's why you can't. That's why tigers won't come and stay with you.
You
just have a landline.
I know. I don't have a. Where's the movie? Where can we see it?
It's on Amazon Prime. It's streaming everywhere. Hulu, Apple TV, all kinds of different platforms.
That's my weekend.
Called Don't Suck with Matt Rife and Jamie Kennedy, and Matt Rife plays that was actually his first motion picture role. And we shot it in Las Vegas. And it was literally right like 3 months before he exploded.
Wow.
And he already had like a huge social media following at that point.
Yeah.
But then like literally we shot the movie and it was just coming out of COVID. And so there was all kinds of, insanity with, getting the thing made. Because you needed to have doctors on set. You needed to have nurses. So, I mean, the production on the movie the cost went way higher than than they really needed it to. And it was, they did the whole movie, shot it in Vegas for $750,000.
Really?
Which was really good. But
half of it was your salary.
That was, yeah. You can take that decimal point and just slide it way over. That $750,000 budget, maybe that is $75.
$75.
Yes.
Tell me,
great. But it's a fun movie. Matt Rife plays he's a vampire who wants to be a comedian. Yes.
And so you guys teach
Jamie
him.
Kennedy is in it also, and Jamie Kennedy kind of plays a kind of a grizzled old comedian who's kind of on the downturn. And he gets kind of recruited to take Matt Rife on the road with him.
And what do you play?
I'm actually a bar owner that is hosting one of their shows that they're doing. So what happens is every gig, like Jamie Kennedy doesn't believe that Matt Rife is an actual vampire.
Okay.
But every gig they do, Matt Rife does more vampire shit. And so he's at the bar that, bar gig, the one-nighter, the bar that I own.
Yeah.
And he turns into a bat. Like at my bar. So it was fun. It was a cool experience.
So
I had never done something like that before.
Yeah, you weren't playing yourself as a comic.
No.
Was there a script? Was it a serious script?
Oh, yeah.
I say that because Rife riffs a lot, know, that's why I say that. But he didn't write it though?
No, my buddy Rick DeLee, a comic out of Boston, wrote the script. And did a fantastic job with it. Really, really super cool. It was fun. It was cool to see the whole thing come together because my buddy Rick had approached me like literally a year and a half before we shot this thing, and he goes, "Hey, I got a guy who had an idea about a vampire who wants to be a comedian." I go, "That's stupid." He goes, "I know, right?" And then literally like a month later, he goes, "I wrote the script."
I think it sounds funny, actually.
It was neat.
I can see
cool.
There's a lot of, because I can see there's a lot of both sides. It would be funny. There's a lot of material there.
And it came out it dropped last December, and they did a limited, like a week-long release in the movie theaters. And so I went and saw it with Dave Landau.
At the theater.
At the theater. It was me and Dave in a movie theater.
I love that.
10 o'clock at night, like on a Monday.
That's great.
Just me and Dave next to each other.
Was there a buffer seat or no?
With the, no, because you got to get the popcorn, you cut the hole out in the bottom and stick your junk through it.
Tell me Matt Rife is nice. I want him to be a cool guy.
He was super cool.
Okay.
We shot the movie. He could not have been any more gracious. He's a great actor. He nailed everything. His character was spot on. It's a fun movie.
I'm going to watch it this weekend.
Jamie Kennedy is very, very good.
Yeah, he's funny as hell.
He's very funny and very professional and a great actor. And hilarious. I mean, Malibu's Most Wanted was hysterical.
Oh my God, I'm going to take some notes and I'm I'm kidding. I'm going to watch it. I'm very excited for you.
Please do. It was fun. It was a cool thing to see, especially when your friend does it.
Yeah.
Your friend does it and he goes, "Hey, I'm doing this movie." And you're expecting it's going to be like, some jerk off holding a camcorder.
It was real with movie sets.
Like all the adult films.
Were there key grips and stuff on it?
There was everything.
Key grips and
I literally pulled
showrunners.
And there was, the semis and the trucks full of production gear, and I'm like, it was like, watching your special needs, friend. You're like, wow, he finished the race.
He can walk.
He can walk. Exactly.
He can run.
He can run, and he's not licking the referee.
What?
You know what I mean?
He did, but that's who made it.
He did. That's what you get when you win. You get to lick the referee.
Do you get a phone call for that, or did you audition, or did your friend go, "Hey, I got a part for you"?
The people that were the main financiers behind the movie, had seen me at a show, and they said, "Hey, we think this guy would be perfect to be this." Swear to God, they go, "We think this guy would be perfect to be this dick bar owner." And I'm like, "Hey,
that's
thanks,
me.
I guess."
Well, thank you. Thank you. Right.
I'll take it.
Well, that's my weekend. I'm going to watch that damn thing.
It's fun. It's a fun movie. Don't Suck. Matt Rife and Jamie Kennedy. You can pull up the trailer on YouTube and take a look.
Okay.
But it was a fun project to be a part of.
All right. So, note to self: pay attention to my texts, I guess.
Yeah, I know, right?
Where else can we find you if we're looking for you if you're not performing?
I'm on DerekRichards.com.
Okay.
And you can catch me there. And like I said, here in Grand Rapids, all this weekend. 2 shows tonight and 2 shows tomorrow. And then, like I said, doing a bunch of stuff on Normal World on Blaze TV with Dave. And doing a bunch of shows with him as well. So
and
it's been good.
Now I can say it's because it's always about me. It's only about me here.
It's always exactly.
I have a movie star friend now. You're my movie star friend.
Oh,
I know.
That's nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Derek Richards.
Thank you so much for having me.
Like and subscribe, bitches.